them in there. You can see they're all in there. So we'll see what's up. We'll catch this in another day and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully this problem can be solved by just adding some peppermint shrimp. You can see they're all underneath there too. So we'll see what's going on. There's the clown tank. So other than that, we'll see what's up. Hopefully this solves the issue. We'll check back in one day. All right, guys. So this is day 1. And it looks like on top, like you can see on top over that section, some of that aptasia is gone. And you can see on this rock, more of the aptasia more around this area here. And towards the bottom here is actually gone. So they are starting to attack the aptasia, but it's just taking, I guess, a little while longer. And obviously it's not going to happen as fast as I'd like it, you know? So I don't want to say a little while longer. Let's just say it's a process. It's a process in the making. So day 1, there are about 30 peppermint shrimp in here. Remember when I first put them in on the first day when they first arrived? So this is 1 night, 1 day. And so far it looks like they're going for the attack. There's an aptasia right there next to this guy here. I'm just gonna leave it there and see what's going on. But you can see there's peppermint shrimp right under there. So it looks like in the evening hours is when they do their attack. So we'll see how this goes on the second day, but this is day 1 after the fact that they were introduced into the system, into this Frag system. So we'll see what's going on with that. And hopefully this gets more eradicated. But day 1, and we still have aptasia, but some aptasia has been already been attacked and munched on. All right, we'll see what's going on with day 2. All right, so you can see this is day 2. You can see the guys in the back right there. They actually took away a lot more of the aptasia. You can see how cleaner the rock is now. You can see how it's cleaner here and up there. There's still aptasia there. So this is day 2. And you can see how they are slowly taking away. Look at this rock here. It is almost all gone. Look at that. Okay? There's only like about a couple left right there. You see that? But look at this rock. Look at this rock, man. This was covered in aptasia. And now it's slowly disappearing. So hopefully day 3 we get more of that gone and stuff. But I'm here showing you day 2 and so far so good. This is why I don't like using aptasia X or F-aptasia. It's just, you know, I'm not trying to kill something. I'm not trying to spread it around. Unfortunately, with wrasses and all that stuff, it just spreads around. If I can go more of a natural route, and I do consider this more natural, I'm going to go this way. And you just need an army of them, unfortunately. You can't do 2, 3, 4, not even 10. I dropped 30 of them in here, and 30 of them is getting me to this point. There's a 30-gallon tank right here, so, you know, you can just see they've been doing so far so good. And there's some peppermint shrimp down there. And we'll see what goes on in day 3, all right? Oh, we still got that aptasia right there too on that Monty. I can easily just put it on a new frag plug, but I want to see if these guys just take it out. All right, guys, day 2 on this peppermint shrimp army invasion of the takeout of aptasia. Let's take it out. All right, guys. Peace. All right, guys, this is day 3. And you can see I cleaned up the acrylic so you guys can see better. But look at all of this that's now gone, okay? More of it's gone. You can actually see the peppermint shrimp on the bottom there. That is basically the only remaining patch with still this guy right here. But check out this rock back here. It is literally all free from aptasia. Look at that. Look at that. You see a peppermint shrimp right there. Remember there was on the second day, there was one right there and one right there. Look at that. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're literally eating everything clean down to the little speck. There's still about 29 peppermint shrimp in here. I think I only lost 1. Other than that, look at that. Look at that, okay? I'm just showing you, if you have the patience and you're willing to, you know, succeed in this hobby by having patience with stability, and then you're able to overcome these obstacles of so-called aptasia. Just like I'm saying, you don't have to resort to aptasia X or F-aptasia, you know? If you're willing to lose a little bit of coral, if you're willing to have that stuff spew all over the system, all over the tank, believe you me, I've tried it. Corals don't like it. They're unhappy. You lose some coral. And this is only day 3, okay? So let's see what happens on day 4, and let's see if we get more of this aptasia gone. But so far, that's the only patch left, all right? And SPS are doing good. And there's a red planet, and there's some of that nice bluish, purplish looking, you know, SPS that I have in my office tank, some sort of an acro. But oh yeah, and chalices are healing. So let's wait for day 4 and let's see what happens. All right, guys, peace. All right, it's day 4. So we're gonna start over here. You can see there's nothing on this rock work. Basically, no aptasia, no anything. You can see there's peppermint shrimp all around the rock work. They're all basically under there. You can see there's tons of them. Let me see if it focuses. You can see them right under there. They're all just chilling, relaxing, enjoying life. Now, this rockwork is slowly but surely getting cleaner. You can see the patch is shrinking down. It's starting to end up in the corner over there in that area there. So basically that's the only patch that's left, with that still one right there next to the Monty, or on the frag plug of the Monty. That's what's left. So this is day 4. Let's see if the eradication of the majority of them will happen on the 5th day, maybe on the 6th day. But this is day 4, and aptasia slowly but surely coming to an end. All right, guys, so this is day 5, and you can see there's still some left right there, but it's slowly just vanishing. Obviously everything is pretty much gone there. I know there's a lot of algae buildup. Sorry that you can't really see because of the algae film on the acrylic, but you can definitely see that there's just some right there in the front of the rock, which you can see there, and then you can see some more over there. So there's just a small patch that's left, but they're slowly but surely getting it, and this one is still there, which I'm pretty sure this one might be the last one. I don't think they're gonna touch that. I might have to actually just take that off the plug and put a new plug in there. But you can see what's going on. So far, so good. Peppermint shrimp all doing their thing. And trying to get the camera to focus, but you can just see all the red dots under there. Shitload of them. But anyways, yeah, guys, so day 5, and so far so good. All right, peace. All right, guys, this is day 6. Now, looky. I don't know if you can see that. I haven't cleaned the glass yet, but the aptasia is gone from that Monty, the one that was there on day 5. Guess they finally actually ate it off. And look at the rock work. It's almost gone. There's only a few of them left on the bottom portion, like right about there. That's it. But they did eat the aptasia that was right there on the frag plug. I was thinking of taking the frag plug off, but I'm gonna probably switch it out anyway, just to make sure that when I give these frags out to folks, that there's no anything on them, or critters or anything whatsoever. Because you can see all the Monty caps and stuff are doing really well. Everything's doing good in this tank. But sorry for not being able to clean the glass yet, but you can definitely see the peppermint shrimp there. And yeah, so day 6, and slowly but surely, game of patience. All right, guys. All Alright guys, so this is day 7, just showing you what's going on with the aptasia issue again, and obviously you can see little by little more and more of it's gone. You only have this much left. There's probably about 2 or 3 aptasias left, and let me focus over here. You can see the peppermint shrimp are slowly taking over this rock work. You can see them all under there, and yeah, little by little this thing is going to be eliminated like almost 100%. And then the aptasia will probably, the peppermint shrimp will be scouring around and just trying to look for whatever's left, making sure that there's nothing remaining. That aptasia is gone right there off this Monty. You can see it was stinging it so bad here that it actually bleached out a little area right there, but slowly come back. Anyways, aptasia issue day number 7, peppermint shrimp under the attack. You can see they're all under there as well, and they're on the crevices and hiding underneath the Monty caps as well also. So this is day number 7, and we will come back. Hopefully day number 8 will be the finalization and the eradication of the aptasia issue in this Frag system. All right guys, so this is day number 8. I'm going to be zooming into this rock right here. You can see around this area here, the aptasia is gone. Look at that. Nice. It's all clean. The peppermint shrimp have literally took away and took care of a problem with aptasia in this Frag system. Now, I definitely am very satisfied with the fact that these peppermint shrimp did their job. It wasn't as fast as I would have liked it myself, but that's the whole point of being in a game like this when it comes to reefing. It's all about the patience. And I could have easily just went with aptasia or aptasia and put a lot of goo on that rock and stuff like that. But the thing is, I don't like using stuff like that, not anymore, because of the fact that when I had it in my Achilles tank and in my other tanks, when I actually did drop some of that aptasia X or F-aptasia, the wrassies always tend to hit it. Those little balls of goo that when I do apply the F-aptasia or aptasia X, either the F-aptasia would harden a little bit, but not harden enough where the wrassies would pick at it, and then it would start flowing around, and the flow would take it and just spread it all over the tank, and didn't like that. And with aptasia X, it just seemed like it was just spreading around rather than solving a problem. It just became more of a problem. But with peppermint shrimp, you can't go wrong. It's a matter of patience. The Copperband butterfly is a great tool also when it comes to trying to remove aptasia, trying to take care of an aptasia issue. But once again, peppermint shrimp. Now, I didn't use 2, I didn't use 3 or 4. I went in through about 30 of them. I'm looking like I only got about like 20 something of them left. I want to say about 24, 25. It just seems like I keep losing 1 or 2. You know, I don't want to say each day, but little by little. I don't know if they're somewhat doing cannibalism and trying to eat their own, but it is what it is. So, aptasia problem in this Frag system is taken care of. Now, what I'm going to do is actually post these peppermint shrimp online. I don't need any in my other tanks. My other tanks are fine. The Copperband butterflies do really well enough where the aptasia doesn't even spread. If there is 1 or 2 aptasia, that's fine with me. It doesn't spread. It just matters about what's going on in this Frag system. When I give these corals out to folks, I don't want them to start having some sort of aptasia outbreak or anything and stuff like that because of the fact that they've gotten it from my system. So if I can try to keep it as clean as possible and try to keep their systems as clean as possible when they put a coral from my system into their system, that makes not only me happy, but it makes them happy, and I want them to be happy as well. So I need to get more snails in here. Now I got to start getting more of a cleanup crew because I don't want this little bit of hair algae or anything else to start getting into a problematic issue. Sorry about that, guys. I had to just calm my dogs down. They were actually fighting with each other. Sometimes they get a little restless when it comes to just seeing one bone on the floor. So they both wanted it, and they were barking at each other, and I had to make sure that they were calmed down. Anyways, so I'm going to get that cleanup crew, more of a cleanup crew in here and take care of that hair algae issue that you see a little bit popping up here and there. The clown tank is actually doing a good job trying to graze on it. You can see there's not much of it here. You know, there's definitely, you see a film of algae and stuff like that around, you know, the actual magnetic frag holder here. But other than that, you know, it's not that much of anything. There's a little coralline algae already starting to grow, and the more it grows, the more it'll probably take care of that issue too. But corals in here are doing great. I just fragged out these guys right here, these Fruit Loop zoas, and these little war corals you can see already encrusting on the frag plug. So these guys I've saved. They just got to just color up a little bit more now. They've already pretty much healed and pretty much saved what I saved on that big humongous chalice. Now that we're looking at this frag system, I can give you a little talk about what's going on. But you see on this side, look at all that nice jelly. Look at all that zooxanthellae. So anyways, guys, peppermint shrimp definitely works. If the copperband butterfly is not suitable for your system, if peppermint shrimp are more of a means rather than aptasia X or F, and then I definitely recommend peppermint shrimp. But you can't do 2 or 4. You got to go all out. You got to spend the money and just get those 30, 40, or 50, or even more, depending on your tank size. My Achilles tank, I used 40 of them. I used 30 in here. This is like a 30-gallon system. My Achilles tank is obviously much bigger than this, but I used 40. Had one wrasse in there, and I did see one in its mouth. So, you know, it took a little bit longer than this. It probably went about maybe almost a week and a half's time. But 8 days, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. I'm really happy. And you can see they're making a home out of the crevices right there too, with the peppermint shrimp and the rock work. So really happy. I'm really satisfied. I tried a Copperband in here, just didn't work. Copperband's doing well in my other tank, but the Achilles tank had peppermint shrimp in that system and it worked. And wanted to go with that in here, and it literally worked. And gonna keep about 4 or 5 of them in here just to make sure that whatever reminiscences are left or whatever, they'll be fine. But I am gonna post them online and give some out. I'll probably sell them for like $2 each or something, you know, try to give them a deal and stuff. Better than the local LFS that sells them for like almost $8 to $10 each or something. So, you know, just trying to help anybody out that needs help. But other than that, you know, the game of patience. That's what it is when it comes to this reefing hobby. It's all about patience. And if you can go more of a natural route than having to use some sort of a chemical or use some sort of something that's gonna, you know, maybe harm your animals, and then I would definitely recommend the Copperband or even the peppermint shrimp or anything else that can help eradicate, you know, a problem. Foul fish I hear are good too, but just like I said, I don't think foul fish may be your first go-to when it comes to trying to take care of an aptasia issue. So if anything, aptasia X and F should probably be a resort if you don't have the means and the expense to use peppermint shrimp. But just understand this, when you use aptasia X, it spreads around even more. When you use F aptasia, it will work to a point, but you got to remember the corals around it will not only get harmed, but maybe even die from it. And if the wrasses pick at the goo before it actually encrusts and hardens up or whatever it does, you may get some of that hitting some dendros or some other things and stuff, and trust me, they're not going to like it either. Out of experience, I know. But anyways, guys, this is the Herm. This is day 8. Peppermint shrimp have solved an aptasia issue, and I am so happy, so glad, and it's going to just feel more comfortable when it comes to giving out coral to folks that are in need of some coral. All right, guys, patience and stability. This is the Herm 14 saying peace. And